Okay, so today we're going to deep dive into some pretty interesting stuff
Oh, yeah.
from this YouTube channel. You know this one.
Which one?
It's called Divine Fusion 101 or something.
Oh, yeah. I've seen that one.
Yeah. So they've got these videos and,
What are we looking at today?
narcissism and twin flames.
Ooh, okay. Interesting combo.
Right.
Yeah.
Two very different things. But we'll see what these videos tell us about them.
Yeah, for sure.
Looking forward to it.
And maybe learn a little something about ourselves along the way, right?
Always. Always good.
So the first video, to be a narcissist, this one really kind of hit me,
Yeah.
It's making this distinction between, like, having narcissistic traits
Wow.
and actually being a narcissist.
Okay, yeah.
And I'd never really thought about that before, It's like,
I see what you mean.
there's a difference.
Yeah, there's definitely a spectrum, right?
Yeah. Like, we all have some of those traits.
Right.
To some degree.
Exactly.
But the video, it really emphasizes how trauma plays a role in both.
Okay.
Like, someone might develop those traits kind of as a shield
Yeah.
after going through something really tough, right?
Makes sense.
But with a true narcissist, their intention is different. It's all about protecting their ego.
So how does that, how do you see that playing out in real life?
How do you see that?
I'm trying to think, what's the difference between, someone who's just,
Right.
self-centered because of some past hurt
Right.
versus someone who's,
Whose narcissism is really ingrained.
Yeah, ingrained, exactly.
Yeah, think about it this way.
Yeah.
You're at a friend's birthday party,
Uh-huh.
and there's that one person.
Okay. Yeah.
They always have to be the center of attention, right?
Right.
They dominate every conversation.
Oh, I know exactly who you're talking about.
Always bringing it back to themselves. Subtly putting others down.
Yeah.
It's not just about seeking attention.
Right.
It's about maintaining this sense of superiority
Yeah.
to protect that fragile ego.
It's like they need to feel better than everyone else
Exactly.
to, validate themselves.
That's it. It's all about validation.
Okay.
External validation.
And that whole insecurity thing.
Yes.
That makes sense now.
Right. It all stems from that deep-seated insecurity.
Yeah.
They don't have a solid sense of self.
Right.
So they build it on what other people think.
Wow.
It's kind of sad when you think about it.
Yeah, it is, actually.
They might be achieving all these things.
Yeah.
But it's not really about the accomplishment.
Right.
It's about what those achievements bring them.
Praise.
The admiration.
Right.
The validation, exactly.
So their whole persona is kind of a facade.
In a way, yeah.
Like a crafted image.
It's a defense mechanism.
That's kind of scary,
This can be.
To think, how many people are like that?
Right, and how do we even spot it?
Yeah, I mean, we probably all know someone
Probably, yeah.
who's at least got some of these tendencies.
Throwing around the label narcissist,
Right.
it's a big deal.
Right. Yeah, for sure.
But just being aware of these patterns,
Okay.
it helps us protect ourselves.
Yeah.
Setting boundaries.
Yes.
Not getting sucked into their game.
There's games, yeah.
And taking care of ourselves first and foremost.
That's good advice.
Yeah.
Really good advice.
Yeah, I think it's important.
Yeah.
So we've been talking about, this darker side of the ego.
Yeah.
With narcissism.
Uh-huh.
But this next video, the twin flame experience,
Okay.
it's like the opposite,
Oh, interesting.
It's like finding wholeness through another person.
Yeah, I like that. Finding wholeness.
Right.
Yeah, it's a beautiful concept.
So twin flames, according to this video,
Huh.
it's like two halves of the same soul,
Wow.
split into two people.
Okay.
And it's super rare, apparently. Much rarer than, soulmates.
Yeah. Way rarer.
Interesting. So what makes it different?
It's like soulmates. It's more like shared interests, compatibility
Wait.
on flames. It's like a deep soul recognition, like you're coming home to yourself.
When you meet them.
Yeah, exactly.
That's powerful.
Right.
Yeah.
And the video says it's essential for both people to grow spiritually.
So they help each other evolve.
Yeah. They act as mirrors.
Mirrors.
Yeah, showing each other their strength
Uh-huh.
and weaknesses.
Oh, I see. So they can see themselves more completely.
Yeah, fully authentically.
That's pretty deep.
Right. And there's this other thing about masculine and feminine energy.
Oh, yeah, that's a big one in the twin flame world.
So each twin flame has both, but in perfect balance.
So they're a complete unit on their own.
Yeah, but also drawn to their mirror image.
Fascinating.
Right. And the video says this balance, it's like an example for all of us.
You mean like a blueprint?
Yeah, like a blueprint for harmony.
For ourselves.
And for our relationships.
That's a beautiful thought.
So we've gone from,
yeah.
The dark side of narcissism to the inspiring potential of twin flames.
It's quite a range.
Right. But they both tell us something.
About being human.
Yeah, about the human experience.
Absolutely.
So narcissism helps us recognize those unhealthy patterns and protect ourselves.
Protect ourselves, yeah.
And twin flames, whether you believe in them or not, it gives us something to aim for.
A higher level of connection.
Exactly. Deeper, more authentic.
Yeah, I like it.
It makes you think, like, if twin flames represent this perfect balance.
That's a good question.
Can we learn from that?
Even without having a twin flame.
Can we cultivate that kind of harmony?
In our own lives.
In all our relationships.
That's a powerful thing to think about.
It is, right.
Yeah. It's like embracing both our masculine and feminine sides, finding that balance within.
Yeah.
And being true to ourselves.
And all our connections.
Exactly. That's the key.
Yeah, something to ponder for sure.
Definitely food for thought.
All right, well, that's our deep dive for today.
Thanks for having me.
It's been great. Thanks for coming on.
Anytime.
And for all of you listening, keep those questions coming.
Yeah, keep diving deep.
We'll see you next time.
See you later.
Bye.
Bye.